Hello, good afternoon. I told you I was on my way home. I was close. It is only 9 minutes late. It was 8 minutes a second ago. I literally looked up and I was like, it's only 8 minutes late. That's not so bad. I can do that. So, here we are. Let's talk. Wow, my hair is out of control and I apologize for the hot mess that I apparently currently am at this moment. You're welcome. Whew! But hi, happy Wednesday. I'm gonna adjust you a little bit, I think. Happy Wednesday. Weekly vibes live for the week. And I'll be sharing more into the rest of the week as well. But obviously wanted to go live, talk about some things, answer some questions that were asked. I've got something in my eyeball, so I apologize for my eyeball. Answer some questions that were asked and talk about incentives. So, Scentsy incentives, we typically, just an overview, Scentsy incentives are a bunch of different things. Currently, we're in one. You can read all the full-on details if you go to your workstation, click on incentives. We typically do 2 a year. We have one that's kind of spring, summer, and one that's fall, winter. The fall, winter one is typically a bigger one. It's 6 months. The reward being a trip, multiple people on the trip if you earn that high. And then the spring, summer one is 3 or 4 months, and it's usually product credit, points for the fall incentive. There's Converse shoes this time, luggage you could get, exclusive warmers, fall product kits. So there's a bunch of things in the spring summer one, and it's a little easier to earn. The qualifications are a little bit lower, and it's a little less time period. So that's kind of how that breaks down. Typically 2 a year, 1 spring, summer, 1 fall, winter. The spring, summer one being shorter and typically being random things, random gifts and options. And then the fall one being a trip. So, I literally eyeball, ouch. The way incentives break down, they are always a combination of PRV and recruiting. 9 years in, it's always been a combination of PRV and recruiting. It's never been anything else. That's the stuff that makes your business grow. It's the stuff that makes your business consistent. And it's do you want to come say hi, or are you going to be annoying? My cat is down here. Do you want to come say hi? No? Come here. Come here. They would love to see you, I'm sure. Otherwise, don't bother me. Combination of PRV and recruiting. There's always levels. So, typically 3 levels, and each, it's a growing tier. Let's see, it's a growing tier. The more PRV and recruiting you do, the higher tier you earn. And so kind of a combination of both of those things, that does not go away. So when I tell you anyone can earn this trip or this incentive or whatever is going on, anyone can earn it, it's true. The caveat being, if you're not going to build a team, no, you're not going to earn an incentive. It is definitely for business growers. So if this is a hobby for you, you're not going to earn an incentive. If you're not growing a team and this is just for funsies, you're not going to earn the incentives. But also, this is a hobby for you. So you're not working I'm not saying this to be mean, because this is totally it's a great hobby. It was my hobby for 5 years. This is meant for people who are building a business. And I always equate incentives to our vacation policy. we obviously don't get paid time off and things like that, but this is how we can kind of get that. And so, but I have seen brand new consultants earn trips. I've seen certifieds, leads. Obviously, by a brand new consultant will be a leader hire to earn, but because you have to build a team and get those recruiting points. But I've seen certifieds turn into essentials, and certifieds turn into leads and hire to earn trips. I've seen leads earn them. I've seen stars, superstar consultants. So it is not just a director, star director, or superstar director thing. Not even in the slightest. I know plenty of directors, star directors, and superstar directors who don't earn trips. So it really depends on how you work your business. But anybody can create a plan and work a plan and earn the trip or the incentive. In this case, the summer incentive, right? Anyone can do that. That's on you and your mindset. We have till the end of this month. I've seen people earn full on trips in like a month. So like, it is literally up to you and what you're going to set your mind to if this is going to be for you. But if you sit and tell yourself you can't do it, you're right. If you sit and tell yourself you can't earn high PRV, you're right. If you sit and tell yourself you can't recruit people, you're right. If you sit and tell yourself that you can't be a good leader, yup, you're right. The more you tell yourself that negative crap, the more true it becomes. So like, that's on you. That's a mindset shift you got to make, but you got to start being a little bit nicer to your damn self. Okay. Cause yes, you can earn it. Trust me when I tell you that you can earn it, and you can grow a team, and you can do things in this business. So, the second you give up though is the second it all goes away. So it's up to you. No one can show up to your business for you. I'm going to answer some questions, and if you guys have any questions, feel free to drop them. I have no idea if I'm seeing comments right now because none have shown up. So either you guys are quiet or nobody's asking anything yet, or commenting anything yet. But I'm going to answer some questions. I did a post a couple days ago, and so I want to make sure that I answer those questions. So one of the questions, hi Lily Nelson, was that they had sponsored some new people. One of them is close to certifying. Certifying is usually the level you're trying to get your new recruits to get points for an incentive. And then the other hadn't started their launch party yet. What are some good sponsoring tips to help them reach their goals? So, one, the next couple weeks are also going to be very much geared towards promoting people to certified and beyond, good leadership tips. But I do want to say the things that I always do for new people, this is like my standard for when I bring somebody on. One, realize like you are not responsible for their business. So I want to take some pressure off you first. You are not responsible for their business. You're not responsible for them working their business. They have to show up, right? So all I do with a new recruit, because I don't want to overwhelm them. Like, we could throw a million things at them, right? We know a lot after being here for a little while. So like, there are a million things we could word vomit, but I always start with, hey, welcome. Here's the things we're going to do. One, I want you to read the consultant guide, and that's a PDF on the workstation too. So they don't even need their kit yet. It's in the kit, but they don't even need their kit yet to go do that. Read your consultant guide. Two, there are 3, and I call them quick start awards. There are 3 quick start awards that it doesn't really matter if you earn them or not, but if you try to earn them, if you push for them, you're going to have a really good launch. And that is Shooting Star, Certified Consultant, and Sensational Start. So that'll get you through your first 70 days. So I just include those 3 things as quick start options. In your first 70 days, you're going to try to hit Shooting Star, Certified, and one of the Sensational Start levels. Like, that's what we do. That's how we start businesses. And that's just how I like reference them. And I don't explain those. I tell them that's the information for those 3 things is in that consultant guide. So make sure you read that. And then I want to know like your goals for those 3 things. The other thing that I tell them is on their homepage, when they log into Workstation, they're going to see the first things first checklist. Do the first things first checklist. Super important. Do the first things first checklist because it walks you through how the Workstation works. It talks you through how to set up a launch party. It's a whole bunch of videos and instructional things. And so if somebody comes to me and asks me a question that is on that first things first, I know you didn't do it. And you guys can see that as leaders. If you type first things first or sensational start into the Workstation, those things exist. So you can see those things and what's on them, and what your people are seeing. And then I tell them have a launch party. We're setting up a launch party. I don't care how we do it, but you have to have a launch party. And that is how I start every single person. Whether they do anything with that or not, that's not my responsibility. But that's where I start, and that's what I'm going to be following up on. Does that make sense? So, take some pressure off yourself as a leader. Your only things that you are responsible for as a leader is to guide them the right way and be available to them. The rest of it is on them. It is on them to do the work. It's on them to show up. It's on them to want it. You cannot work their business for them. So, that's where I'm going to start with that. And then I could go on that all day. Katie Garrett, different ways to earn points towards incentives. So again, the points breakdown is on the incentive tab, so I'm not going to go super into that. Every incentive is a little bit different on points. The fall incentive is way more points than the, and it's not really a point system for spring, summer. These past couple have been the same. I think we're like 3 years into the fall incentive being the same and 2 years into the spring, summer one being the same. And they're very good. I don't think they'll switch a whole lot around. But there are 3 different levels plus a top 50 for the spring, summer. There's not points. It's your PRV. So there's 3 levels of PRV. And then there is, getting new team members and certifying them. There's a few more things you earn points for in the fall. The point system is very different. There is a point system in the fall. You get points for promotions, for getting new recruits certified. You get points for PRV. There's other things in the fall that work into it. Obviously we don't know what the fall one is yet, so I can't break that one entirely down for you. We'll probably do this again when that comes up, but 1,000 PRV lifetime is certified. Yes. 1,000 PRV lifetime is certified. So not in a month, but in their lifetime. So literally from the day they start until they have $1,000 in lifetime sales, and then they will hit certified. So, this one, the summer incentive, is new recruits. So it's people that you bring on since the incentive started, which was March 1st. And so you have to bring them on after March 1st. They have to certify by the end of June. And then there's 3 different levels, but you can see that breakdown again. If you go to the incentive tabs, on your Workstation, the how to earn tab actually talks about the qualifications for each level and what the rewards are for each level. So that is very, very helpful. And then it's kind of it says what is dependent on what I do versus what my team members do. It's a little bit of both because it's PRV and recruiting. So, PRV is obviously all you. That's your sales. Recruiting is bringing on people and guiding them through. I just gave how I start people. So hopefully that was helpful. And then it does, again, change. The fall winter is done a little bit differently, and we'll almost certainly touch on that when it comes back up. So, Melissa, I saw Melissa's on here. Ways to get out of your own head and recruit. So here's the thing. And I am not like A1 best recruiter in the house. Okay. I'm not yet, but I'm going to be, damn it. I will. But what I am going to tell you is that get out of your own damn way. And I say that really sincerely because I tell myself this stuff every day. Like, if you keep telling yourself you're not good at something, you're not going to be good at something. But everything in this business that keeps it running, recruiting, PRV, right? The basis of those, it's all things you can learn. It's all things that there are trainings on. It's all things that people do consistently throughout this company and gladly share their advice on. So there is tons of ideas. And just because one idea, just same with PRV, or parties or whatever, just because one thing doesn't work for you doesn't mean the next thing won't, right? So like someone's tactic for recruiting may not work for you. Try something else. But the thing to realize is that if you keep saying that you suck at it, you're always going to suck at it. But you have to show up and do the work if you want to not suck at something, right? Like, you have to put in the effort. You have to learn how to do it. So give yourself some grace. Most people don't come into this business having dealt with any kind of recruiting tactic before, right? And we don't recruit in a like smarmy way. So like, what does that look like? If somebody was going to approach you and talk to you about Scentsy, like, what does it look like? Make it about them. Make it about why Scentsy would fit into their life. It's not about you. It's not about you. That's like a huge, like, it's not about you. Like, does recruiting people benefit our business? 100%. But it benefits them a lot more, right? So like, why should they want to join Scentsy? Why is Scentsy a good idea for them? Let them ask the questions. If they tell you no, don't take it as an insult. Guess what? No is not an insult, and no is not a permanent no either. No in this business is a not right now. And remember that in your head. No in this business is a not right now. Most people come around in some way. They may tell you, I don't want to buy anything from you. A couple of years down the road, when they see how consistent you are and your business is thriving, they will very likely change their mind. They may not want to join right now. They may not understand it. Keep presenting the opportunity. Keep offering them the things when they come up. Like, keep bringing it up if you know they would be a badass at this. Don't bother them about it, but like, dude, I've got a host kit. It's just hanging here. Discounted kit, and I know you'd be awesome at this, and I know you need the extra cash, blah, blah, blah. Like, whatever it is you've talked about, like, it's okay to like talk about that. Is it okay to recruit someone who doesn't live where you do? Absolutely. Recruit them all. Yes. They do not have to live anywhere near you. I have like a team of 90 and like 4 of them live near me. So, yes, please recruit not where you're at. That is the benefit of this business. Your customers, your team, none of it has to be near you. It can even be on another planet. I have team in New Zealand and Germany and UK. So, yes, Canada as well. So, yes, recruit everywhere. Recruit all the places. And don't be afraid to offer it. The no doesn't matter. Like, the no could become a yes in the future. Every time you bring it up, you're planting a seed, right? And just like talking to customers, we know it takes 8 to 12 times of talking to them for them to respond to us. Usually, like, think about the extra stress of like, oh my God, starting a new business, right? Like, that's not something most people instantly go, yes, I totally want to be a business owner. Like, it's just not something that people typically like jump all over immediately, because that's a big deal. Like, it's a big deal to start your own business. So like, don't take the no as offensive, and don't take the no as a like permanent no. Like, a lot of times no is just fear. It's a not right now. It's I've got to think about it. It's, it can be a whole bunch of things, but make it about them. Stop saying that you suck at recruiting. You will always suck if you say you suck. 100%. Been there, done that. You will always suck if you say you suck. Go and watch videos, watch them, read books. There's books out there. Like, you can be a good recruiter, but you've got to train yourself to be a good recruiter. I'm doing it, and I'm nothing special. So, like, if I can do it, anyone can do it. But you've got to train yourself to be good at it. And I watch training videos and read books all the time. So, like, do the work. Sorry, I'm reading this question. Allie, when did you start? When was your start date? Tell me that. And I'll answer this next question while you answer. I would love an explanation of how the top 50 is calculated. So in the summer, fall, winter, it's just points. That's pretty easy. It's a point system, so it's pretty easy to figure out the top 100 or whatever they do. This one has a top 50 for spring, summer, and it is figured a little differently because it's not a point system. And so the way that spring, summer, top 50, so top 50 gets the option to choose some rewards or go on all expenses paid trip to leadership, no matter what your title is. Leadership is usually directors and above. So top 50, it takes the people that have the top PRV and top number of recruits during the earning period. So the people who have brought people on from March 1st through June 31st and certified them. And then it takes the cumulative group wholesale volume from those certified consultants. So if you brought on 12 new consultants from March 1st through June 31st, those 12 consultants, if they hit certified, say 10 of them hit certified, it'll take the GWV of all of those 10 certified consultants during the incentive period and add them together. And the people that have the highest cumulative GWV from those eligible certified consultants are who are in the top 50. Hopefully that makes sense. So it has to do with the recruiting aspect more than anything. Who did you recruit during the incentive? Who hit certified consultant? And then their total GWV. So the higher you get their sales as a new recruit during that summer period, that all figures in. So hopefully that makes sense. And I think that was my last question on that post. Yeah, I think it was. And then Allie, 1 month, girl. Okay, I'm gonna tell you something. And I have some really rockin' team members who really struggled because they didn't understand why their business didn't instantly take off. And so here, I'm going to tell you, take the weight off your shoulders, boo. Take it off your shoulders. Set it on the table. A business is not 9.9 times out of 10 going to instantly skyrocket right from the jump. It's just not going to happen. Because most people need to see your consistency, you showing up regardless, your excitement, your presence. Because most people that come into this industry give up very quickly, and people know that and they watch it because they don't want to get attached to you if you're going to give up quickly. Okay. And so 1 month in, girl, you golden. What you need to keep doing is keep sharing your excitement, and not just with friends and family. Share it everywhere. Share it all over the place. I don't care, whatever your choice of places. It can be on social media. It can be on Instagram, Facebook, wherever. Like, it doesn't really matter how you do it. Share with people, text everyone you know. And you don't have to ask them to do anything. Just, hey, I started a new business and I'm really excited about it. Check out this link. Send them the link to your PWS. Nothing else. You're not asking them to buy. You're not like cold contacting them in some weird, creepy way. You're not like, literally all you're doing is telling them, I'm really excited. I started a new business. Check it out. Cool. Let everyone know. Let everyone know. It is not offensive to let everyone know. Post every day. Post you using the products. Don't post salesy things. I'm very, very against anything that looks salesy. Don't post anything salesy. Don't be like, this is $20, buy it. Blah, blah. Like, don't, no. Like, talk about you, like your favorite wax today. Talk about how do you change your wax. Talk about the laundry products when you're using them. Like, go live and talk about things. Or just post a photo that you took of your product. Like, take a photo of the counter clean on your kitchen counter and talk about how much you love the counter clean to clean your kitchen. Like, talk about the products in a way that shows how much you love them. Make sure your profile has a way to get to your website. And people will ask. But like, be loud and proud about your business. You started a new business. Be loud and proud about it. The people who matter don't mind, and the people who mind don't matter. That is like my number one motto in this business. A lot of people like to shit on our industry. A lot of people are uneducated about this industry who shit on it. So like, the people who mind don't matter, and the people who matter don't mind. The people who support you are going to love you. Even if they can't buy from you, they will still sing your praises, cheer you on, and you need that just as much as you need the PRV. But you just keep showing up and work really hard. One of my downline was like, literally, like, it took, I would say, like 4 months for her business to really take off. And the whole time she's like, I just don't know. I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if I can do it. And I was like, keep doing what you're doing. Keep sharing the way you're sharing. Keep being excited about it. Keep pushing. And like, literally, like overnight, it seemed then her, like, most things take about 3 months to get consistent. So like, keep doing what you're doing. You have to work as hard. And this is for incentives. This is for anything in this business. You have to work as hard when things aren't going the way you want as you do when things are going easy. Does that make sense? If you stop working because things are hard, things will never, ever be easy. And so you have to work just the same on the hard times and the like struggle times and the startup times as you do during the times things seem to be flowing really easily. And if you stay consistent through all of the times, your business will grow and be consistent as well. So, share the excitement. Like, literally start up every month like it's your first month doing this. Get to shooting star. Get to, like, literally just start every month like it's your first month. How excited are you? What are you working for? Why do you need that paycheck? Why is this business here for you? Why do you need to earn that incentive trip? Like, what does that mean to you? And use it to drive everything you do in this business. But you're a month in. Take the weight off your shoulders. If you put the weight there, you're never going to have fun. So I need you to have fun. I need you to be excited. I need you to like love what you're doing. I need you to go share that excitement. And that's how you're going to grow that. So, Sid, good comments. Sid's on my team. I love you, girl. But incentive. It doesn't matter if it's fall, winter, and it's a big one. It doesn't matter if it's spring, summer, and it's a smaller one. It doesn't matter that it's point-based in the fall and PRV recruiting based only in the summer. Like, anybody can earn these incentives, but you have to go out and do the work. The second you tell yourself you can't do it, you won't. There were many incentives, this is what I'm going to end with. There were many incentives that I just missed earning because somewhere along the way, like 500 points away from missed earning, like just missed earning multiple incentives because I talked myself out of whether I was worthy of earning them and whether I could earn them. And the second I stopped telling myself all that negative bullshit, because it's all lies, your brain's an asshole, okay? Like, find a friend who will tell you the truth, because your brain is just gonna constantly in this business try to beat you down. But guess what? We're all the same level of freaking weirdos, and we all deserve that paycheck. We all deserve a strong business. We all deserve to earn incentive trips, and we all can. But nobody's going to show up to your business for you. So, like, start talking nice to yourself. Stare yourself in the mirror and say some nice damn things to yourself every morning. Hang stuff on your fridge or your mirror or your wall next to your desk. And remind yourself that you are freaking worthy of all the good things. Do you hear me? You're freaking worthy of all the good things. You deserve them and you can earn them. But you have to stop talking bad to yourself. You have to stop saying that you can't do that. You have to stop saying, I can't get the PRV. I can't get the sales. Nobody's talking to me. Nobody's having a party for me. Nobody's joining my team. I can't earn an incentive. Yeah, you're right. You've talked it into existence. You have spoken it out loud, and the universe is saying, cool, you're right. I'm not giving you shit. Why? Why would you do that to yourself? Stop it. Stop being so damn mean to yourself. Stop it. Go out, slay every part of this business, because you absolutely can. There is literally nothing special about the people at the top of this company except they showed up to work consistently every day, regardless of if that day sucked ass or was awesome. And they never gave up. That is the literal only difference between the person who sits and says, I joined Scentsy once and it didn't do anything for me, and the person sitting at the top of the compensation plan making $70,000 a month. You choose. You choose that mindset. You choose whether you're going to slay everything you do in this business. No one can do it for you. So you make that choice. And I don't know when this got motivational, but that's where we went. Because I'm telling you, every incentive only comes down to PRV and recruiting. That's it. PRV and recruiting. Every promotion comes down to PRV and recruiting. Every month comes down to PRV and recruiting. Consistency comes down to PRV and recruiting. If what you are doing doesn't sit in the bucket of PRV or recruiting, you do not need to do it. There's a lot of BS out there. There's a lot of fluff out there. It needs to serve PRV or recruiting. And if it serves one of those two things, you can earn an incentive. And that's where I'm going to leave that. I've been talking for like 35 minutes. But you guys are awesome, and it's Wednesday, and go change your wax and show it on camera and tell people how to do it and have the best day ever. You've made it halfway through the week and halfway through the year almost, and you're awesome. Have a great day.